It gives me a great pleasure to be in front of all of you and, speak to you on this occasion. The Nagaland Reading Festival was launched by our Honorable Chief Minister on 5th September 2022, the occasion of Teachers' Day. It was an effort towards nurturing the joy of reading in our children and an education festival to celebrate our teachers, our school leaders, and the work they do to every day, every single day, over and over, to put our children on a path of growth and prosperity. Our teachers and school leaders are a beacon of change. Every day, they keep solving problems at their own level to ensure that our children reach their full potential. They're undertaking innovations to help the students build habits, skills, and mindsets needed to build a very successful career and a life of their own choice. The small actions that our teachers take every single day are extremely significant, and it's these cumulative actions which help our kids fulfill their potential as time goes by. It sort of defines the trajectory of our children's lives. The Nagaland Reading Festival, we've been very energized by what we've been able to achieve because of this. At this point in time, it's very pertinent to mention our state was amongst the top 5 states in the country when it comes to using the micro-improvement approach to improve our schools. 1,000 plus innovations were witnessed, out of which 580 teachers and school leaders have submitted their innovations undertaken through the micro-improvement approach. So the micro-improvement approach, very simply put, is you do whatever is possible with whatever resources that you have at your disposal. Because there are a lot of things that we want to do in our school education ecosystem, but all these changes are going to be incremental and they would take time. But given the constraints that we have and the resources that we have at our disposal, what is it that we can do immediately to change things better for our children? It's an approach that helps one to break down a big idea into smaller, clear, actionable tasks. Across the state, students were part of an enhanced learning environment which will soon reflect in their increased passion towards reading. Our teachers got a platform to enhance and showcase their abilities of driving change in schools and classrooms. Thus far, every single day our teachers and school leaders are doing that. But this is the first time we've been sort of able to give them a platform so that they can let others know as to what they're doing and what is it others can learn from how they're driving change in their particular classrooms. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, all of us have to learn from each other so that we are able to, together, cumulatively, make a massive difference in the lives of our children. Collectively, we've been able to enrich the Diksha portal, the national infrastructure for education, with innovations from Nagaland, from all over the state, which the education ecosystem of not just our state, but the states across the country can access at any point in time should they so wish to. This was one of a kind education festival, not just in our state, but across the country, and one of the first festivals which sort of, was a part of the Vidya Amrit Mahotsav initiative launched by the Ministry of Education. Like any other festival, this celebration would not have been possible without everyone coming together and putting their best foot forward. It was a collective team effort by actors from across the education department. We've had the directorate, we've had the Samagra Shiksha, we've had SCERT, all of us coming together alongside different teams at the district and state levels, which ensured that the festival was executed without any roadblocks at any point in time. So there were several orientations, resources were created, our teachers were made comfortable with using technology, and eventually all the innovations that came through on the platform were evaluated and we were able to successfully conclude the festival. At this point in time, I'd like to mention about 2 organizations which have been instrumental in this Nagaland Reading Festival and without whom we wouldn't have been able to do it this very well. So Mantra for Change and Shiksha Lokam. So I'm grateful to my friends from Shiksha Lokam, Mr. Santosh, Mrs. Kushbu, Ms. Shruti, Mr. Vinay, Mr. Neeraj, and everyone else there who were the driving force behind the scene, helping us put together the program, come up with a strategy, organize the training, build the capacity of our teachers, and eventually execute the program. Again, at this point in time, it's extremely important for all of us to know that change, no matter how small, is significant, because Rome was not built in a day, but they were laying bricks every single hour. Every day, the small actions of our teachers are what are going to change and change for better the lives of our children. These will compound over a period of time. Life, Einstein, had very famously said, compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. So every small action that you take on a daily basis, consistently, good habits would compound into extremely brilliant results over a significant amount of time. I urge our teachers, educators, and school leaders to continue and keep up the amazing work that you're doing and further build on it so that we are sort of able to give the best for our kids who are the future of our state, and not just of our state, but our country. The Reading Festival was an opportunity to reinforce the belief and trust that we have in our teachers and school leaders, because that's extremely important. Ultimately, everything is down to our mind. If we have the confidence that we can drive change, things will compound over a period of time. I hope that we're able to turn this into a movement with a series of improvements and build the education system in our state, and I hope the rest of the country would learn from us. A festival like this inspires, motivates, creates opportunities for celebration, and will stay in everyone's hearts for a very long time. I hope and pray that all of us keep working together to make the future of our children extremely bright. Thank you so much, and God bless us all.